Okay, let's start.
Alright.
Let's move it a bit.
Stick to the plan. And if you performs their function,
Yeah, I remember right, the first part wasn't very good.
Okay, let's see. I watched it like a while. Yeah, I watched it a while back, so I can't really remember. Let me just okay.
Just like the fun part wasn't.
It's pretty standard lah, the front. Okay. I do you have some twit in your team that's playing Torbjorn,
Really,
but
because we already got the point.
oh, there's a Reaper behind you. You didn't turn around. Nice kill.
But that's all.
And then it's a break, and yeah. You, when you play Genji and then there's a break, you need to be very aware of the break location. And actually, just now there's a Reaper behind you. You could hear the sound. I will just turn around straight away.
Selection.
Yeah, a bit too long. It's a really long selection
I
time.
am thinking, you know, it's like.
Yeah, but that's like 6-7 seconds of them pushing payload for free. If you don't select fast lah. But never mind, it's okay. Let's see. Okay, don't stand here as D.Va because you're right the line of fire. Your matrix is not going to be protect you from that much damage. Yeah, I would get away. Yeah, this is a very good location to be for the beginning.
I see.
Okay.
This one is
Fine, yeah.
this one is
This
just
is like.
mechanical lah. Honestly, nothing much you could do. I would, but if the Mercy uses her out and just kills you to mainly kill with it, I think it's fine.
It's unlimited shot, right?
Yeah, and I also think it's really hard to hit a Mercy lah. I mean, I didn't really see properly lah, but I didn't know. I think you just used your rocket, so you couldn't use it on the Mercy.
Oh yeah, I did.
That's fine. Here, I would have waited. And now, yeah, dive. Now it's good. You should have dived earlier. Yeah, the McCree was so caught out. Yeah, I would stay on this high ground. No, I would stay on this high ground actually. Oh, nice. Okay, good kill. Generally fine.
I'm out. Nick, when I'm out, can you keep your shield on me?
Wait, can we change channel? Let's change channel. Go down.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's funny. Just now he still managed to get the Ana even though his defense matrix thing.
Maybe just slightly out of range lah. I didn't really, but I think you had the correct idea, so I'm not going to harp on it. On the right side, there's a.
Reaper.
Oh, you are so no. That was suicidal.
Not sure if it's really worth to use the ult as a second.
I don't think you had a choice there because you had to get back the fight. But hey,
Yo.
you didn't really have much of a choice there because you had to get back to the fight. But you stood in a bad place for way too long. This place is good. This place, yes, there's very good defense matrix usage to protect your hawk. Okay. Okay, good. This is I like that boost. You went in, you thought that you saw that was dangerous, you flew back, so you got back in a very safe area. That's how you should use a boost generally. And this one was a feat lah.
It also helps to knock them away, right?
It does, of course. But
if it's close enough,
it can be useful, but knocking them away is useful a bit more situationally. Okay, it's gonna charge you. Yep, can predict that. Okay, you are giving up high ground a bit too much, I feel.
So I'm like dropping down.
Yeah, you're giving up way too much high ground. You should try to maintain high ground. Like you see that, you this, see this part. You see this part. Not, maybe in 10 minutes or so. You see this part, right? You see the top, your right side, the top part.
Right.
Yeah, that's a pretty good place for Diva to be. You
So
are,
the top is in.
yeah, this where you are around now, this level.
Okay.
Around this level, yeah. Um, so right, the Hawk, I'm sorry, the Reinhardt cannot hit you, and
makes
you're
sense, yeah.
you're able to get angles on other people in their team.
Oh yeah, for micro rocket and whatnot.
So they're
And then
behind.
the boost can use
They're
to go down and then go up again.
Yep, this is pretty decent. Okay,
Oh yeah, sleep that.
good. That's good eating. Yep, run away. I would dive the soldier. I would have dove the soldier. When the soldier out position.
Would you like recommend if he has biotic field, or should we wait for him to use it?
If he has biotic field, you can use your boost to knock him out of the biotic field.
Oh yeah.
So it's a decent place. Yeah, I would out the.
I mean, I do have my bomb, so.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have died and used your bomb there. I would have just threw it up in the air, so they are forced to run away from the cart. Like right now, they just have to move a little bit and then they're safe. I wanted them to, like, you know.
Right, I see.
Yeah. I would get out now. Like.
Generally, I mean, like, I definitely think I was trying to do that, but then they got me out of the map too fast. For me to boost
This
out.
one mechanical. You should have won actually.
Reaper wins,
No, this one you should have killed him. You should have. He was a bit low already, and your teammates. So, but Diva, I think generally it's okay. One thing is your high ground usage. Generally, as Diva, you want to control high ground. And I mean, not high ground super far away, but high ground fairly near the opponent is usually quite a good choice. And as you play Diva, I mean, the opponents, they weren't really dangerous at all, but you want to save your defense matrix for very specific scenarios. So let's say just now they had a Moira, so your mind, you should straight away think, I need to eat every single orb that comes out.
Right, yeah.
Or let's say they have Orisa, I need to eat every single pull that she does. Yeah. So
the easy one for me would be like the Ryan.
Ryan Fire Strike. Yeah, those ones like Ryan Fire Strike, more outs. Like poke damage, there's no point in matrixing. If you think your teammates can survive, yeah, your teammates can survive, right? There's no point matrixing. You want to matrix burst. So things like Soldier Helix or the Mora, or more important ones for example the Mora orb.
But in some cases it's pretty reactionary also, right?
Yes, but it's a lot of sometimes it's really a judgment call, but the orbs and all those are things that you should eat like 100%, nearly 100% of the time. This one you and Anna, right? Okay.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Your sense is very high.
Sim turret, I hate that.
Go. I'll keep you here.
It's too far.
Okay. Should have missed that, but never mind.
The nade you missed.
Yeah, you should have missed that. You're not using your abilities, huh? You haven't used your sleep, you didn't use your nade on top. Where's the me?
They're all crit.
Where's this part?
Oh man.
Ah, see, look at this, nade, off cooldown, Your team is on top.
Alright.
Their enemies are there, all clustered together. This is the perfect time to use your nade. See, when your teammates are in there and they're fighting and the enemies are clustered near your teammates so they get NT'd as well. This is the best time to use a nade. This one you should have used a nade. It's a opportunity loss.
Yeah, I find for myself like I still need to get used to how
There's a diva, look at it, there's a Orisa on top of you, you didn't sleep dart her. This one didn't sleep dart. A bit too long.
too long already.
Okay, I'm not going to even comment about mechanic, whether you hit it or not. Oh, you're going to... Okay. I'm not going to comment whether you can hit it or not. I'm just going to comment whether you use it or not at the correct time. Hitting it, the one is comes with practice.
Yeah. Yeah, I find that I need to I still have to get used to the art of the nade lah.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest parts about Anna for me also.
And the sleep that I don't use enough, I find.
Okay, just now, right? This is a very small thing, okay, but this is just a positioning thing. Okay.
So you're rewinding at the moment. Okay.
Here, you see,
Right.
your diva is there, right? If you stand here and heal him, you're in full line of sight of both the Torbjorn and the Orisa. You should be moving slightly to your left and wait for your diva to show yourself. Yeah, see? They're still in line of sight of you.
Oh, so it's
And
slightly
yeah,
up the wall.
any better, as I said, this they didn't really take advantage of it, but a better team would have done something. This one. Fine. I think you have a habit of going really close to heal them.
Oh yeah.
A lot of it is not very necessary. I think they had a widow, but if your teammate your hamster was like sitting on them already, the widow has no time to shoot you. Oh, yeah, happens.
The widow's like right there and us.
Yeah, this one, you spend a bit too long doing nothing. Like you're trying to duo them and your whole team got graft and all that. They could use if you use your nade and all that, it'd be quite helpful lah. But I mean they survive anyway, but just saying.
Yeah, the nade is really helpful.
Like you need to remember you're a DPS second. You should have. Okay, I mean I would have tried to sleep her. It's just me, but your sleep was on cooldown. You didn't use your sleep. I think you're not really making full use of your cooldowns. I mean it's useful to save cooldown sometimes.
Right.
But oh, there's a widow there. You're standing way in. Sorry, oh shit. Why would you put so far?
Way too open.
Yeah, way too much in the open. Wait, let's see. See widow. You saw the widow. You're still standing there. Still standing right out in the open here. There's a big sign right just behind you to your right side that you can stay there and hit your team safely. You could have slapped the Orisa. Yeah. And you're standing way too close again. You could have just stood like further away and just zoom in and heal. And you can do it with more accuracy. I mean your team still wins it lah. I'm just but it's just you're taking very unnecessary risk, I feel. I mean you of course if the widow if they have dive, then yeah, you need to play close to your team, but they have no dive. Sleep. Sleep. Try to sleep. No, too slow. Oh shit, why am I doing this? I'm always trying to stop it, but it's so far. Okay.
It restarts it.
Yeah. Okay, this is just slightly ahead, I think. Fine, it's fine.
Sleep.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is the part. Okay, yeah. You need to be very aware of your cooldowns. Well, that sleep was like a bit not that necessary lah. I mean, I'll usually just bother to sleep with their full life.
But you know, like, is there like a priority to who you should sleep, or just like?
Sleep on opportunity. That is usually what I do. If you sleep somebody and let's say your team has a Widow or Hanzo or even a Genji,
Oh yeah.
you can pick them. You can just it's as good as
Free
a kill.
basically.
It's basically a free kill. Second, but that is but also sometimes you need to save sleeps when you know that they have certain outs available. They have a blade. Even though
Oh.
yeah, okay, there's not the chances of sleeping a Genji isn't the best, but uh you should at
It's
least
not that
try.
easy lah. It's
I
not
mean,
that easy, but at least you can.
you must try.
You have a
You see,
chance.
you should try, and then at
You have a
least
chance, right?
yeah, you have a chance. At least give yourself that chance, instead of having no chance at
Like
all.
even if it's like what, say 30% chance you're gonna hit,
Yeah, I mean,
it's still a chance, right?
yeah,
Compared to duo with it off cooldown.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I
so,
see
so
it.
okay, your Genji was a bit too short, so nothing to say. Basically,
Are you guys done soon?
yeah, about quite soon.
Okay, never
So
mind. I think I go off already. Good night.
oh, good night.
Alright.
So your diva, I think you try to get a bit more high ground. And your tracking one needs a bit of work lah. Um, not very, not quite there lah. The tracking, which is the main, I mean, diva aim style.
Mechanic, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, your Anna. Firstly, you need to make use of cover. Yeah, like caught out quite a few times, which they didn't take advantage of. But if it's a better team, better people would take
Yeah.
advantage of that.
Makes
So that's one thing to take note of. Also, you tend to try to play very close to your team, which is good for certain comps. Like if it's dive, you need to play close to your team. But they had a Widow, which wasn't doing a whole lot. You could have played a longer distance and just heal for free, and don't put yourself in any danger whatsoever. And if the Ana just stays at the back and heals for free, is one of the highest I mean
Value,
the highest healing per second in the game. One of the highest lah. And also I think your Ana is, I mean, you can see like you're not very comfortable with your cooldown usage. You don't have the sense of when your cooldowns are up. And you're not really using your cooldowns enough. Like certain.
I feel that it's mainly the sleep that like the biotic grenade is still, a bit more like instinctive, right? When you want to heal yourself and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be using it to heal yourself. Generally as Ana, right? If I play Ana, right, I will try to rely on my other healer to heal me, and I use the grenade to heal, to
increase healing,
actually the priority is NT. NT is extremely strong.
Especially, yeah. I know the anti-nade into trance, right? That's like.
Yeah, but NT in general is very very strong. Okay, so you should take all the opportunity to NT the enemy team as much as possible. Ideally, the best time to throw the grenade is when your tanks engage into the enemy team. You throw the grenade to the mass of them. Your tank gets the healing boost. The enemies around gets NT. That's usually the best thing. So I'll be more ready to throw it when you see your tanks engage, especially the hamster. You see the hamster just do the power driver down, right? I will just throw the grenade in the middle of them.
Yeah, even if it doesn't heal up, right? It does it does increase the healing output, right?
Yeah, I mean he will take damage definitely, and then you want the enemies around to get NT as well.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay,
I see.
so hopefully this is useful.
Okay.
Let me just stop this recording.